Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Facing the Music with Terry Oldfield. My name is John Valdivia, producer at ithesound.com. This series, curated from candid conversations, will introduce a return to the mystery and wonder of existence, as well as our necessity to confront ourselves. We shall also feature selected pieces from Terry's extensive musical anthology. In this episode, Terry contemplates the big questions: who am I? And how do I escape from suffering? He continues to explain the concepts of incomplete experience, the pain body, and seeing the world as a reflection of our inner condition. Welcome to Facing the Music.
When you realize that I am not going to get the thing I'm looking for, which is utter fulfillment, total fulfillment, you begin to ask, well, who am I? Who is this I that's looking? That brings up this whole idea of wanting to escape from suffering, which is how most of us live our lives. We think we can manipulate stuff. By stuff, I'm including friends, family, people, cars, everything. We think we can manipulate the flow of that stuff in such a way that it will stop having an effect on me of creating this intensity, which I find very, very difficult to bear. We go into a particular religion or a pathway, follow somebody, and then we follow that through, and then we fail, because we will fail, always fail. We cannot succeed by looking for something that's already it. We have to experience that failure in that direction. So we become a Christian, failed, Buddhist, fail, 20 years of meditation, fail. Yeah, and so life becomes this enormous search which doesn't work. And we go on diets, we have different relationships, we go through the romantic phase several times with different relationships. As soon as you get through that, you get bored with that one, move on. And we've got this continuous repetition and automation. Because everything we're doing is incomplete, we're building up this enormous residue of incomplete experience, which has been termed the pain body. I love this way of describing it, because the pain body is an incomplete experience body. It's a body made up of stuff which is incomplete. And the way I see everything out there, the stuff, the outside world, is a reflection. It's a flow which is like a river, and that flow is constantly interacting with this experiencer, or this mind-body mechanism which allows the human experience. And because this mind-body mechanism has resistance, it's been taught from a very early age to avoid its feelings. I've got to judge all this stuff as good or bad in order so I can discriminate and say, I want that, I don't want that, or I have some of that, I don't want some of that. I have a choice. So I can stop that, and I can bring this one in, and that'll make me happy and that will make me miserable. So I've got this constant mechanism of this process of apparent choosing going on, which is a complete and utter illusion. The flow of all this is just a reflection. If I'm not willing to look at myself in the mirror, in other words, whatever's passing through, if I'm not willing to say, well, this is my reflection, I'm going to allow the experience of looking into the mirror here and fully experience whatever comes up in the body, in this mind body here, and be open to feel it. I can't move beyond this particular reflection. And it will go, keep coming, like a machine that's stuck. Different every time the reflection comes back, you see. It'll be a different person or it'll look different, the landscape, but it's the same thing. We get caught up in that. That's been my life, a lot of my life I've been caught up in that. At some point, what some people call grace comes in, where you get this incredible gift of a glimpse and everything stops. That whole process of trying to make something happen stops. And this is when the flow starts. Many, many experiences in my life have been like that. It's the glitch suddenly goes, it flows. Because I was willing to be with that. I allowed that reflection to reflect itself back, and it went, oh, okay, on we go. Okay, but here comes another one. Oh my God, not that one again. Oh shit. And that's why when you first start up on all this spiritual path, there's a lot to catch up on. It's huge, the karmic load in some people. It's not complicated. Do whatever you feel like doing for 2 weeks. I can't describe how free I felt. Let my eyes go unfocused and look at a cushion and feel okay, that's okay to do that. I don't have to be doing something I'm not, and if I feel like eating a chocolate, eat the chocolate. I'm not that thing that I thought I was, a thing that was obligated to do all this stuff because all these ideas were coming in to say, do this, do that, do this, do that, you got to do this, do that. And it was just creating this incredible wastage of energy. It was a huge leak. I was leaking like crazy. If I could see it was this massive, great searchlight of energy coming down, boom, into my crown chakra and coming down, then going, a leak. I was on guard, and all this energy that it takes to dampen down the spirit. It takes all that cosmic energy to dampen it down, As soon as you go, oh, okay, all right, I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'll do it. And the energy started to come back, you see. It started to regenerate. I was physically better.
thank you for listening to Facing the Music. We want to extend our gratitude for your company today. For enriching context and further insight into our series, do visit ithesound.com/Terry. We have provided all the pertinent information in the description. For those interested in delving deeper into Terry's compelling journey, his biography, Only Now, is readily available on all major online bookstores. It is an intimate and insightful account of a life dedicated to music and spiritual awakening. Lastly, please visit terryoldfield.com to stay up to date with Terry's latest endeavors. Once again, thank you for your time. This is John Valdivia from ithesound.com.